Welcome to Shep Rambles, where I am Shep and I tend to ramble. About what? Anything and everything. We got some Flight Simulator 2020 updates here that we're going to go over. The big one here is that there is going to be, there is a September 24th development update. But there is an update that's coming, so this kind of talks about it here. Basically, to summarize, if you are looking to fly in Japan, there's going to be a lot of updates going on there, such as handcrafted airports, a little bit more detail. So we'll talk about that here. So this is called World Update 1, Japan, which is... this is a free update, and this has got me a little excited. If there's a 1, there's going to be a 2 and a 3. Well, maybe a 3. But it looks like they're going to be doing some updates around the world. I wish they had done that for DC and Moscow before we got paid DLC in order to get those cities. Anyway, this was done at the Tokyo Game Show 2020. And what it's saying is the Bing maps have delivered 6 incredible photogrammetry photo cities and an all-new digital elevation map that increases the detail of the entirety of Japan significantly. That sounds like buildings are going to be better defined than they are currently. They also had help from Gaia Simulations, an excellent scenery and airport developer. Gaia created 3 of the airports, so Nagasaki, Hachijima, and Kushiro, as well as all of the 20 new points of interest. Black Shark.ai added a new traditional Japanese building type. Well, that's cool. So it sounds like we'll get some buildings that fit the area. Of course, the team at Asoba put it all together and created 3 additional airports: Kirama, Shimojima, and I am really trying to pronounce these, Suwanojima, or it could be Hima, I don't know, as well as the 3 landing challenges and all the other elements needed to make the DLCs a great experience. We hope you enjoy this update. Japan is an incredibly beautiful and diverse country. As we've always said, our launch in August was just the beginning. Our goal is to provide you with a meaningful update to the sim every month. In addition to increasing the visual detail of the planet and future world updates, see, there's going to be a World 2 and a World 3. We also plan to add simulation updates every 2 to 3 months that will further enhance the overall sim experience. How about update the VORs and airports and stuff instead of it being on FSX data? Oh, just a thought. On top of that, we are developing some exciting paid DLC that we plan to roll out, oh yay, over the coming months and years. And we will share more information in the future. I bet they will. We are on an incredible journey together, and we are committed to work with you, the community, to continue to improve and evolve Microsoft Flight Simulator for many years to come. So they've got information. I don't know this who cares about that? It's too small. SDK update. Basically, they're working on it. Third-party developers. Just a bunch of blah, 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 blah there. There is feedback snapshot that you can click on here. It makes it bigger. Development roadmap. I don't know. Should we look at these? Heck, I can't even read this. There we go. Now I can read it. Okay. So, top bugs. Number 1, Garmin G1000, G3000 autopilot related issues. Well, I'm glad that's on the top of the list. After patch A320, night lighting, ATC incorrect phraseology under investigation. There's no investigation to be needed. It's incorrect. Dreadful performance. The fact that they said dreadful performance. Black avionics, lack of real-time traffic. I don't know. I've been seeing some real-time traffic. Cessna citation longitude, performance issues, ground texture, low resolution, crash the desktop without error message, reflections looking grainy, A320 swaying left and right, turn on the autopilot. Garmin avionics are missing RNAV approaches, Airbus issue after patch, flight control sensitivity. Actually, I flew the Airbus. I think it does way back and forth now that I remember. It didn't seem like it when you're in the cockpit, but when you look outside, it does this. I flew it once. Crash since the last patch. No bush trip landing detection after patch 2 with a question mark. Please fix photogrammetry. Cold and dark not working anymore. Upvoting for removing. Press any key to start. That'd be nice. Fly-by-wire community mod. Scenery gateway system. Replay function missing. Yeah, that would be nice to have. Remember ATC call sign and tail number. That would be nice too. There is a mod to be able to do that. DirectX 12. Open up the weather system to third-party devs. I thought they did. Rex is working on something. Anyway, freeware category for the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. Multiple screens functionality, metric units, power lines, antennas, masts, cable cars, gondolas. Power lines would be cool. Antennas. This is a little bit detailed. It almost seems like that stuff would be like in paid content. Improved pushback system is needed. We'll get to that. Disappointing mountain terrain. Glider, sailplane, soaring. Please. Taxiway sign issues, naming accuracy, size. Taxiways in general need to be looked at because a lot of those taxiways are the wrong letters. Cockpit toolpits, AI traffic control and SDK, poor flight planning capability. Requests make it impossible to spawn on runway and live mode. In regards to the flight planning, I'm surprised that's not on there. Is being able to file a flight plan after you've already loaded into your existing flight. Because as it stands right now, you have to quit out of that flight and start a whole new flight plan. I would like it if it was like Flight Simulator 2002 and 2004, where you can go in, parked wherever you're at, and create a whole new flight plan and file it. With the case of 2004 and FSX, okay, yeah, you can do that on 2020, where if they cancel your flight plan, you can start it right back up. You couldn't do that in FS8. Basically, if your flight plan was canceled, it was like, bye-bye. But yeah, I mean, having to quit out of it, heck, you can't even go back and edit it. You can't go back and edit it. That's a problem. We should be able to go in, edit the flight plan, if we need to make some tweaks, but you can't. You got to cancel out of the flight and start all over. Needs to be fixed. That needs to be fixed. I'm surprised that's not somewhere on this list. And then lastly, we have the development roadmap here. There's a lot of stuff around here, and I don't think there's a need for us to go through all that. The link to the page is in the description if you want to go ahead and check this out. Now, you remember I talked about Pushback. There's already something. Well, you got to pay for it. But FS2Crew, you guys should know who they are. Pushback Express for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Is now the best time to get it? I don't know. Some of the packages that I got for FS2Crew with the PMDG planes already had. Oh no, I didn't. It didn't have Pushback Express. I'm thinking of the local voices and stuff, but that's what this has here. But anyway, meet the first and last pushback system you'll ever need for the new Microsoft Flight Simulator. I can't even talk. Simple and elegant with no need for complex manuals, Pushback Express meets all your pushback requirements, present and future. From a wide choice of international voice sets to the ability to self-drive the tug, you can perform a custom route. Pushback Express does it all. So here are the features: 3 pushback modes, rudder, control, window buttons, and distance. Option to steer the tug manually. Works with any type of aircraft, airline to GA. Ability to push and pull the aircraft. That's kind of cool. I suppose if you crash your plane and damage it, like me, you could get the pushback tug and pull your plane to the parking spot. That might come in use for me. I don't know. Towing requires users to steer the tug. That's the pull part. Pre-flight events with automatic jetway door control works at all airports. International voice sets, which is down below. Built-in tool tips and much more. So here are the international voice sets. American, British, Australian, German, French, Spanish, Asian, and more will be added. I hope so, because the existing international voice sets that they've got for the FS2Crew, things that you get for PMDG, only has a few voices and doesn't have that much. So hopefully they'll do that. Lastly, we have a work in progress from Aerosoft about the CRJ for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm kind of looking forward to this. I like flying the CRJs. I flew a CRJ. That was like one of the first airlines I flew when I was flying for Delta Virtual Airlines. Long ago. That was back during FS9. I did it for a little bit, and then I just kind of fell out of it. Then I tried to get back into it, and then I couldn't log into the site, and I just kind of gave up on it. But the pictures here look really good. They're saying it's still in development, but there's they got some screenshots, and there's a couple of videos here. But you can kind of see what it is that they're working on there. I mean, they look great. They look about the same as something you would get for FSX and P3D, which they did say that there's not going to be a discount. If you have the one for P3D, this will be full price. You won't be getting a discount, so in case you have that question. And here's a few more screenshots here that you can take a look at. The outside just kind of looks the same, but the inside looks really good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the CRJ. So that's all I got here about the flight sim information. If you found this video useful, please click that like button. And if you're new, click the subscribe button as well and ring that notification bell. Be a part of our killer community. We're doing everything we can to build this community up and make it really special. And the notification bell will let you know when new content is uploaded to the channel, what it happens to be and when it happens to be. All of my social media links are down below. I do streaming throughout the week, and I've got pictures and photos of projects I work on behind the scenes. We have official news on the station, on Twitter, and there's Snapchat and Patreon. So go check all that out. We try to make use of the different platforms in different ways. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you on another rambling video real soon. Have a killer awesome day.